I just hope that it actually came from feedback, because having worked in a huge MNC where there are bureaucracies, where the higher-ups are worshipped, sometimes an annoying comment from one very senior person can result in a design change that doesn't make sense.
Is it a bad thing that they are responding so quickly to feedback in advance of the train system actually opening on the 12th of July? They seem to be adjusting on the fly. And
why you want to give it a face? Can you imagine if ChatGPT had a face or Claude had a face? Like, good morning, you open up the app, just, hi, so what's up?
Hey, let's do something together
Back
today.
Back at it, Harish.
Whoa. I haven't had my tea or coffee. I'm not that ready to go yet.
Whenever I deal with a chatbot, my first thing is, can I talk to a human? Can I talk to a human? Can I talk to a human? So this one, I don't know whether it's kind of overestimating how comfortable people will feel hearing about their portfolio from an AI. If AI is meant to provide 24/7 feedback on your portfolio, how are they protecting themselves from, say, let's say you get some info from the AI chatbot and you act on it. Then if things go south, do you have recourse to say, hey, this chatbot told me this?
Yeah.
Then how? Hello there. If you're new to 𝗏𝗏, welcome. We cover the news from every angle, no matter how controversial. And we're going to keep creating the best possible content for as long as possible. So it would mean the world to us if you could hit the subscribe button down below. It's free and it'll really help this podcast continue to grow. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for being part of our journey. If you've been listening to us for a while but haven't yet subscribed, all I can say is, why not? I mean, it's free and it'll take like 2 seconds. So just do it now. Come on, just do it. Just do it. Do it. Okay, I'm not going to stop until you do it. All right, done? Okay, great. Thanks. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 𝗏𝗏, your thrice weekly podcast where we talk about the hottest news with a touch of what, Terrence?
Good old humor.
Good old humor, man.
Yeah.
How, you managed to catch up on your sleep or not?
I think this month I give up already. It's just going to be like the World Cup and everything. It's just going to eat into my sleep. That's something I just come to acknowledge.
Yeah. So you're surviving. I mean, someone now the whole world knows you don't drink coffee also. Then how?
Why mean the whole world knows?
The whole world, what?
I only tell a select few people only.
Yeah, our whole team, multiple times.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee, but it's okay. It's okay.
So no need caffeine all.
No need. I drink tea. What? Tea got coffee. Tea has caffeine as well, right?
True lah.
What are you doing to cope?
I mean, if it's a game at like midnight, I will try to sleep early. At least squeeze in a bit and then sleep a bit after.
Yeah.
So I have to balance it out. Like last night, I went to bed at like 10.
Yeah.
Then I woke up because the thing about staying up till 12, watch a game and all, is that cannot.
And you have to be quite selective about what games you want to do.
Yeah.
Like if the game's at 3 or 4 a.m., then I really got to ask myself, do I really need to watch both these teams? Okay, like Spain is really good, but Austria, I'm not sure, man.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. That's why I don't think I can do 2 games a night.
Depends, like that night, that particular day
it was
where
a good time to
Germany and Netherlands were knocked out. I felt like, wow, that was like the best, 6 hours of football I enjoyed in one day before.
Yeah, I think closer to as it gets, now the games are getting exciting, man. The penalties and all. Wow, it's and I mean, to anyone who is just sick of us talking about the World Cup, it's just something to soak up, you can just watch it, or if you have access to it, or if you have a friend who has access to it. I think even if you're not a football fan, right? Like my wife also, like some games now, 7 a.m, 8 a.m. You just watch it. You just see different worlds come together. The fans, the reactions.
Yeah,
it's just nice,
Yeah, my wife has given me a bit of an off pass to like the 7 a.m, 8 a.m. games. If they happen to be on or what, my kid can also watch.
She's taking note,
Taking notes.
Yeah. Then August will be, Terrence, you have your off in lieu.
But it's not about me, it's about my child, because we're quite restrictive about the screen time and all that, right?
Yeah. Oh, so your child also watches it?
Yeah, I let him watch as well, because I feel like this is a global event.
Yeah.
He'll experience it once every 4 years. It's one of those core memories he'll have growing up.
Yeah. And I mean, I think before this World Cup, I myself wasn't sure how excited I was, but there's something very nice about a team from one continent facing off against another team. And the cinematography also not bad. They really zoom in on the reactions. They show slow-mo. It's just like, you look at this, you're like, this does more for world peace, I think, than any of the politicians of any country.
Yeah. I feel I haven't heard Trump's name for a while already, right? It feels like
quite surprised.
Not the topmost of my mind these days.
Yeah, I figured he would have inserted himself somewhere, or JD Vance or Marco Rubio would show up somewhere, but I guess they got bigger issues to deal with. Thank God they're focusing on that.
Yeah,
but I mean, to anyone who hasn't caught the fever yet, you still have time.
Yeah.
I would say we're halfway through?
Yeah, but now is the exciting period already lah. Yeah.
Exciting,
And
amazing.
the teams are starting to just disappear lah, bit a bit,
Yeah.
But it's cool. But yeah, a lot of changes. I mean, speaking of disappearing as well, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things even in our day-to-day lives that are changing and disappearing.
Yeah, from global to local.
Yeah. So what has been happening in Singapore, man?
The most polarizing discussion in the SMRT world of recent times, lah. Thankfully, it's not about breakdowns or how bad things are and all. It is about the display on circle line information displays. Because we had spoken about it previously, where there was some kerfuffle about clockwise, anti-clockwise, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, a few days after the clockwise, anti-clockwise thing was implemented, they have done another change to how it is displayed, the layout. And I wouldn't say this has raised feathers and all, but I did find it a bit odd, lah.
Why?
So, I mean, previously, the display kind of showed like a circle with the direction, and some stations call out anti-clockwise. So going from the top, there's a circle, directional circle. Below that is anti-clockwise, which is the largest font.
Yeah.
And then ends at the station name, Prince Edward Road. Then there's one more anti-clockwise loop with the time that the next train is going to arrive, lah. And for the clockwise, anti-clockwise, it's just that now it is from top to bottom, small anti-clockwise, ends at a big font, the station name, Prince Edward Road in the same big font. Or it says via Paya Lebar.
Yeah.
So previously also they had ends at or via Paya Lebar, but I guess previously the focus was on anti-clockwise or clockwise.
Yeah.
And less on the station. Now the focus is on the station and less on the anti-clockwise, clockwise.
Yeah. So now the emphasis seems to be on the destination rather than the journey, the direction of the journey.
Yeah.
So it's like, where do you want to end up, or where do you going to pass by, as opposed to what direction are you passing by, lah?
But I thought that was the whole crux of the first debate, where they did all these focus groups and they found out that the direction was more important than the destination.
Correct. But I mean, is it a bad thing that they are responding so quickly to feedback in advance of the train system actually opening on the 12th of July, which is next weekend, right?
Yeah.
They seem to be adjusting on the fly, and then even in their communications, it's not like a press release or what. They created a social media video in the Straits Times Jerry.
It's the format, lah. It's the format.
Yeah. One young guy, one young girl, and then sort of doing like funny actions and doing it. So yeah, if anything, I would say, there's a lot of effort to quite quickly change this and communicate it to people, lah. We can debate about how, which is a better way to do it or not, but at least it shows they're listening to feedback and trying to implement it quickly.
True, but also I feel the feedback, it looks less clear now, lah.
To you, lah. To you.
To you?
I understand the value of what they've done, basically. Because I think previously, what they did, especially above the train, when the trains are arriving, right, the sign, it says, there's big words clockwise, and then there's a little map that shows arrows going that direction, right? That is predicated on you understanding what the map looks like. If you're a tourist or you're new to a place, you have no clue what the map looks like. You have no clue that this circle line is actually a circle, a loop. You have to rush to go and check the board to see where you're going, right? And even if you are going to just one of the major interchanges or destinations, right, you still wouldn't. The words are small, but it's quite hard to see from distance. Whereas this new one, it's kind of like, okay, clockwise, ends at Dhoby Ghaut. Yeah, so the word clockwise or anti-clockwise is like a bit smaller, right? It gives you information, but it tells you more importantly, like where this train is going to end up. Then you still have to look at the map, but at least if the big interchanges or the big destinations are displayed very, very, very succinctly there, then you don't need to rush to go and check the map, lah.
Yeah, but first of all, this one majority take Singaporeans, okay? Terrence, okay? This one, no, because I would say that this actually, and Circle Line is the line I take the most often.
Yeah.
This to me is more confusing. Because when I look at ends at Prince Edward Road, that ultimately means that in my mind, I need to realize, okay, where is Prince Edward Road and all that. And let's say if you were traveling from Bishan and it says end at Harbourfront, technically it could go both ways. So then the next level that determines it is whether it's clockwise or anti-clockwise. So to me, putting clockwise or anti-clockwise first and then the station you're going makes more sense the hierarchy So now I feel the hierarchy is flipped
I see. Maybe you're more of an engineer kind of background.
No, I'm a visual person.
Engineer. Visual is about map and all that.
Visual is the circle.
No, visual. Okay, so but the other one that I thought was pretty smart was the map. Apparently, they made it such that there's a fade. There's a fade on the map. Do you see? Where basically the direction that your train is not, your train shouldn't be going is faded.
But last time already on the ones that not above the door, but the ones at the sides, it's really faded.
Yeah, but now the big trick is that you can actually go in opposite direction to the exact same place that you want, right?
Yeah.
So that fade there is a more immediate way of just one from a distance, you look at it, if you squint a little bit, you immediately can see, okay, it's going clockwise. Or rather than anti-clockwise and all that, right?
But then this information display is also something that syncs up with the displays that are beyond the platform, and the escalator before you go down.
Yeah.
So then what will it say there? If it just says ends at Prince Edward Road, then I'll be like, which direction is that? Oh, fuck. Whereas last time was clockwise, anti-clockwise.
Yeah. I'm not saying this perfect because some people have pointed out as well that rather than just say where it ends, why don't you also say the interchanges along the way, like via whatever, or even what the next train station is, via, MacPherson, the next station or what. Via MacPherson, it ends at blah, blah. Via this, it ends at blah, blah. But I don't know, maybe that also comes with another problem of just
because every station got different words.
Changes. Yeah, every station is different. Then there could be some error along the way.
Yeah, I think everyone generally knows that Harbourfront is like the destination. Destination. But then now the circle line that it goes through is a bit confusing. So that's why I'm a bit surprised because, yes, I kudos to them for changing quickly for the feedback. But that makes me think there was a lot of shouting out about how much feedback was done that ended up in the first iteration of this that they went live with. So then, where did this feedback come from? Because previously they said they held focus groups, there were pictures of people pointing at different images. Whereas this one, after a couple of weeks of running, they changed it. So, don't know.
Or maybe the focus groups was, they talk to enthusiasts, train enthusiasts, or wayfinders, right? Those people who really know about train directions.
Yeah.
But they had to put it out there in the wild for people and complainers like you, right, to experience. And then after that, you all have another layer of complaints that they process, and then they came out with this.
I just
Have you experienced this? Have you experienced this new one? No?
No, but the idea I saw the anti-clockwise, clockwise thing.
Okay.
So I haven't seen this. Wait, I think I saw it today.
Oh, you saw it today?
Yeah.
You were confused. You were like,
I mean, this is my daily commute lah. You think what? I'm just like, oh shit, where to go? No, it's my daily commute. But I mean, I can imagine if I was elsewhere on the circle line, I need to think a bit lah. And I just hope that it actually came from feedback because having worked in a huge MNC where there are bureaucracies, where the higher ups are worshipped, sometimes an annoying comment from one very senior person can result in a design change that doesn't make sense. I just hope that this is not the case.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know, I can imagine one of the big bosses come like, hey, this one don't make sense. I think we should change. And then everybody like, okay, let's change. And then the designer is like, can you don't fucking change, please? Yeah. I've literally been in a meeting like that where you could see the designer's soul die because a higher up wanted something that it made no sense.
And then everyone just keeps quiet.
I put up my hand.
Speaking up.
I put up my hand.
But you speak up not.
I spoke up.
And then?
But I think I was in the company for about 3 weeks. So of course they don't give a shit.
You just proved Crystal Lim Langer. Right.
No, I was shocked. I was like, why is anybody not saying this? And then
you transfer out to another department too.
So I was labeled. But yeah, I just hope that is not the result of this because yes, you call me complainer and all, but to me this makes it more confusing.
But how about the smaller font for the clockwise, anti-clockwise? It's still there. It's just a smaller font.
But that's where the hierarchy comes. One is bigger font, one is smaller font. I thought the previous emphasis made more sense than this one.
You thought the clockwise, anti-clockwise is more important, right?
Yeah.
The destination.
Yeah.
But maybe they really have to cater for tourists and not even
this
Singaporeans.
Problem with Singapore.
Singapore residents also, right? I mean, we are all familiar with the layout of Singapore's island, but I mean, I just came from my own travels elsewhere recently, and it took me quite a number of days driving around that to just understand what is east, what is west, what is north, south, and everything. And when people tell me, oh, head north, even with a map and everything from me, it took me a couple of days to really figure it out, right? And I can imagine for a train system as well, that is in a loop that has very, very different names. They're not numbered like how some train stations, like say New York City, like, 55th Street, 52nd Street, then you're very sure of which direction you're going, right? This one is, Singapore can be a bit complicated.
But even on that front, because I also just came back from my own travels.
Yes.
Terence.
But you went to such a technologically advanced place, Shanghai.
That does not have a lot of English. So when I went to the train station and I saw the end destination and choosing the train, I have to look at every station. I'm like, okay, is this still... Whereas if you told me it's clockwise or anti-clockwise, I know, okay, directionally, I know where my station is. It's easier to almost find the end destination.
Maybe it did, but it's just in Chinese.
Yeah. So it's in Chinese. I look at the character stroke, I'm like, fuck, is this the station?
Yeah.
Is this the station? So at least this one, it starts off telling you, okay, you know where your train station is. This goes clockwise. Then you look for the final print. You see the station numbers. As opposed to like, you look at the station first, and then you're like, oh shit, you look on the map. You have to go the whole circle line and to figure out where that station is.
But maybe if language is the issue, then maybe just like an arrow or some graphic might work better, right? I wonder if that ever came up.
Yeah, so how you say a fusion, right?
No, I'm not saying a full graphic, like a big circle like it was before, but a small emoji kind of direction.
Yeah. Actually, like now ends at Prince Edward Road. There's so much white space, right?
Yeah.
Just have like those two arrows.
Yeah.
Like that.
Correct.
So then it's maybe there'll be another change.
Maybe. I don't mind if they're trying to find ways to make it better. I'm not a daily user of the Circle Line, so I can't say for certain. But the truth is sometimes with muscle memory, when I walk into a train station that I take every day, if I walk in from a different entrance, sometimes I get like completely lost, Then I just walk down to the wrong station. So I don't look at this and I say, hey, it's so easy, for people, why can't you all just figure it out? It actually can be for anyone who takes it regularly but doesn't know it by heart. It can be quite a disconcerting experience. When you get lost.
I couldn't tell whether your little tone there was in reference to me.
Why?
Oh, you're like, oh, it's so easy and stuff like that.
Oh, you're like, the way you it's obvious. It must be some senior make some decision. Accusing them going to the corporate structure.
Wayfinding is not easy. It just feels like just understanding the process of changing the feedback away from something that apparently was decided after a lot of feedback. Just a little curious.
Okay.
A little curious.
I think it's fine to ask questions, but I hope LTA continues being nimble, right?
Yeah, being nimble.
Changes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So they move forward, move backward, in line with the whole Circle Line.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Before the next episode of the 𝗙𝗪𝗏 podcast, here's a message from Folklory. Now, you and I are getting older. Everyone is, and we know that. But something harder to talk about is that at some point, your friends, family, parents will no longer be around. So if you could capture their stories and memories in a way that your whole family can remember for generations, would you? That's what we do at Folklory. We interview your loved ones about their life stories and favorite memories and turn those conversations into personalized podcasts that your family can listen to whenever you like. All done in as quick as 1 week. For more info, check out folklory.com or click on the link in the description. And now, on to the podcast.
But talking about moving backward, moving forward specifically, there is another Singapore institution that is moving forward with the times and introducing new services that are going to bring us to the future, right? Yeah. And what is this?
It is the big announcement by OCBC yesterday that they are launching an AI-powered avatar app for their private wealth clients to kind of put a face to an AI chatbot that you can talk to and ask questions about your portfolio, and I guess get sort of summary or info that you might have otherwise only have gotten if you went to an actual private wealth manager.
Yeah.
So this one, they say, it's 24/7. You can ask it about anything. It will be available in the other main languages. And there was even a promo video to launch it.
Yeah. And the promo video basically shows a powerful, career-minded woman, right? going through her day, starting off waking up in the morning, doing yoga, going for meetings.
On the rooftop of a penthouse.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, winding down with a glass of wine in her pajamas. And all along the way, every step of the way, she's having a conversation with her digital avatar, AI digital avatar from OCBC, about how to better structure her finances, or even how to respond to news reports and what she should invest in and stuff like that. Right?
And Terrence, can you don't be so objectifying or not? The avatar has a name.
Oh, sorry. What's the avatar?
Wendy.
Oh, Wendy. Okay.
Wendy and Wayne.
Wow, Wendy and Wayne.
Wendy and Wayne.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how do you feel, Terrence?
I thought it's kind of contradictory, right? Because our experience with AI in customer service so far around any kind of products, right, is that it's a means of almost like cost cutting, if anything, right? Whether it's AI chatbots and anything like that. But then this particular AI app or AI digital avatars, Wendy and Wayne, are directed at their private wealth clients, which I think are the people who would pay for more personalized human service, right? So it's kind of strange that something that is generally perceived as a low-cost way of handling customer service is now being used to service the most prestigious or higher net worth clients, right? So I find that a little stranger.
Yeah.
What do you think?
They also were very smart to put out another press release that they are hiring up to 600 additional relationship managers over the next 3 years alongside the AI push. So, I mean, basically preemptively saying that this is not to replace advisors. In fact, we are getting more. But yeah, I mean, it did feel like right now it's in beta testing. It's being tested by an invited group of about 50 digitally active customers from the OCBC premier private client segment with a minimum of $1.5 million under management.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for our invite to go and try out the app also.
That will be when it goes mass market. So, but I mean, when I was trying to understand what is powering this, because you show this high-powered individual literally asking for input on on her portfolio and hearing from an app, an avatar, right? Avatar. Now, I think anyone who chats with a chatbot, I would imagine you take it with a pinch of salt, right? Whenever I deal with a chatbot, my first thing is, can I talk to a human?
Yeah.
Can I talk to a human? Can I talk to a human? So this one, I don't know whether it's kind of overestimating how comfortable people will feel hearing about their portfolio from an AI, because we are also being told that AI can hallucinate. So then I was wondering, what is the technology powering it? And all I could find is that OCBC WOW, which is a whole of wealth, is model agnostic, uses a mix of large language models with deterministic guardrails, ensuring that avatars only draw from OCBC's proprietary research rather than pulling unverified info from the internet. So it feels like, it's agnostic, means that it's not locked into OpenAI or Anthropic or anything like that. But it still feels like, if AI is meant to provide 24/7 feedback on your portfolio, how are they protecting themselves from, let's say you get some info from the AI chatbot and it tells you, tells you that the US-Iran war, this has happened, and I don't know how detailed it will go, how prescriptive it will be, and you act on it. Then if things go south, do you have recourse to say, hey, this chatbot told me this?
Yeah.
Then how?
Probably in the fine print somewhere you have to accept that if you follow the chatbot's advice, or Wendy or Wayne's advice, they can't be liable, right? But yeah, I echo a lot of what you say, in that a lot of times I also try to get a human on the other side of the line as well, right?
Yeah.
And that's where this approach to AI banking is a bit confusing to me, because I can see value. I can see value in AI when it comes to offering you personalized advice on your portfolio and things like that. And I draw a lot from the experience of using a fitness tracker, right? Like the 𝗏𝗏, right? For example, it's for those who don't know, like, these fitness trackers don't have a screen. You just wear them on your body all the time. It's monitoring your heart rate all the time, even while you're sleeping. And a big thing about it is that it layers AI onto that data, right? It allows It uses AI to actually analyze your data and to try and preempt and tell you, maybe you should rest more, maybe you can work harder today, you can exercise harder today. And then generally, I found it to be quite helpful in understanding where my body is at and planning how hard I should go today. Like, tonight, can I watch how many World Cup matches can I watch?
Or is it on red alert, right? Terrence,
Oh,
you
it's
need to
terrible
fucking
now.
sleep.
Yeah, it's
Terrence,
terrible.
you
Yeah.
need to sleep.
It's telling me my sleep debt is terrible. But even other things like, when I engage in activities like going skiing recently or something, it immediately told me, oh, you are going skiing. Or then I went to my phone. I was like, oh yeah, this is my schedule. I traveled and immediately I went skiing and everything. So I'm super exhausted.
It could tell you went skiing.
It could tell that I went through something very stressful. Via my heart rate, via everything lah. And then I said, I'm going to be skiing every morning at this time, and can you tell me like what I can do in the afternoon for recovery and all these things? So it was actually really helpful. But I didn't need a digital avatar there to tell me to do these things lah. I was just interacting with it as an AI chatbot, and that was okay. So I think for OCBC, I think you can decouple this AI chatbot from a digital avatar, because the digital avatar thing just makes it like a lot of AI products out there. It makes it feel very there's a sheen of hollowness to it, right? And it feels very cheapo, very cheapskate, right? Whereas if it's just text and it engages with me in a slightly more intellectual manner, I feel okay lah. But this, when I watch the video and I see the avatar talking, and so I feel like, wow, this one.
You don't think finally you can wake up and do yoga and drink wine at night and just, talk to this chatbot?
Talk to this chatbot. Yeah, that's the weird thing. It makes you feel weird also talking to a chatbot. And I mean, they themselves says that it uses tech to tailor news and advice to individual customers' needs, but also so it will help to build deeper and stickier relationships. But I'm like, who's the relationship with? The chatbot or the OCBC financial advisor itself? That's what I'm a bit confused by. Like, why would you have this intermediary unless there's like you want them to build a relationship with this intermediary, right?
Yeah. But I mean, when you listen to even the CEO says, and I quote, "We are changing the face of banking. Starting with wealth management, we are transforming how we engage customers with the use of avatars and hyper-personalization on a real-time basis 24/7. So, I mean, like what you said, like, just because there's an avatar there, does it make it more, does it give it a face to something that even needs a face?
Yeah.
Why you want to give it a face? Can you imagine if ChatGPT had a face or Claude had a face? Yeah. Like, good morning, you open up the app, just, hi, so what's up?
I mean, the tone of ChatGPT and Claude are kind of like that already, right?
Yeah, but there's no face.
Yeah, there's no face lah. But the words, they say, hey, let's do something together today.
Back at it, Harish.
Whoa, I'm not that. I haven't had my tea or coffee. I'm not that ready to go yet, man.
Yeah. So I also found it damn weird, because I would imagine when it comes to private wealth management and all that, they would double down on, like the human-to-human experience is where we provide that service lah.
And that's the premium service that people ask for now. Everyone is starting to realize that getting a human is expensive. Getting a human to service you is much more expensive than getting AI to service you. But in this case, the AI seems to be like the premium thing that they're trying to push out, which is
maybe
strange, right?
It's the 1.5 million AUM is the mass market lah.
Maybe. Wow. Okay.
Maybe they're like, you know what?
Wow.
$1.5 million assets under management, is it really worth our time? Let's just have this avatar bot, for these low-level plebeians, and really get these 600 relationship managers, because, there are more and more wealthy clients coming to OCBC that are way, way more wealthy lah.
Yeah.
So, it's just very weird to see this. But apparently, they're not the only one. Apparently, Citibank also has an avatar app. DBS has apparently the deepest and broadest AI footprint, but they are not avatar-based.
Yeah.
So, they have what they say, like a nudge and chatbot rather than a avatar. UOB also not consumer-facing. But Citibank, there's a avatar as well. So, I don't know, it's just very weird. Very, very weird.
I mean, the other thing about it also is that, because it lives on an app, right?
Yeah.
So it's not really, doesn't feel like a very premium kind of experience compared to, remember when Razer at one point announced the Ava which is an AI avatar.
Or the hologram.
Yeah, the hologram that is like this little cylinder that you put next to your bed, and then it talks to you and can change the costume and everything. That felt like, I mean, premium lah, right? Bit gimmicky, but a bit weird. In fact, it's almost like you had a little pet like that, right?
Yeah.
But there was something, okay, I don't mind trying this out. It's different. Whereas if it's just in a face on an app, it just doesn't feel that premium, you know?
And I mean, certain things like if I would not want a face on anything to do with banking, because I want it to be like, just give me the numbers. If I want, I can download these reports and go to my own AI.
Yeah.
But it just feels like, it's damn weird. I don't understand it. And they're making a big AI push, man. When you read about the articles and all, they have like apparently they've even done stuff like they are wanting to spend more than 1 billion annually over the next 3 years on AI. There are already AI initiatives like a Gen AI coaching program for wealth advisors that reportedly helped double weekly client appointments within 3 months. An agentic AI tool at Bank of Singapore that cut source of wealth report prep from 10 days to 1 hour. Those sort of productivity things, I think, okay.
Yeah.
But its avatar thing is damn weird.
Yeah. And if you go to Reddit and you see a lot of the comments about this, also they're generally saying, I hate businesses that use AI for customer service. Doesn't solve your problem. Just questions you if you've done the steps before asking them about a problem, you know?
Yeah.
So generally, the sentiment towards this AI customer service is quite negative. And it's hard to, I find it's hard to spin it as something very innovative or positive.
Yeah. Then somehow when they roll it out to other languages, it'd be Wayne and Wendy, Muthu and Sunaina.
But why can't Wayne and Wendy speak multiple languages? Why must they be like, specific race?
Okay, let's see. Will the avatars change or not?
Yeah, we'll see.
Or will it be like Wayne and Wendy just graduated from, a second language class, a third language class? Because the moment you have a face, all these things come into play lah.
Those are the things about AI that there are no guidelines or parameters that have been established, right?
Yeah.
And they will become problems next time.
No, unless then the next iteration you can customize the hair color, the lip color, the eyeshadow, or like the suit the guy's wearing.
Yeah.
So it just feels like it's opening up a can of worms. And it's very, very weird for OCBC because OCBC, Bank of Singapore, is that premium brand lah.
Yeah.
So I guess everyone's just jumping on the AI bandwagon again.
We'll see lah. I mean, again, I'm not sure that we are the target market.
Yeah, OCBC, if you want us to beta test, we would more than be willing to beta test.
It's kind of the people who use it love it lah. Then you and I,
those 50 people lah.
You and I are just like sour grapes because you don't get to try the app. That's why you are,
There was once I went to a bank branch and I wanted to do something. It was like, sorry, this is the private well. You can walk like 500 meters and you go to the regular bank.
Yeah.
And I had to do that lah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this avatar's crazy.
But yeah, cool. So what is your one Shiok comment of this?
My one Shiok comment is from Mr. Wood_EDMW on the last episode. Basically, they are in support of us talking about World Cup highlights as their one Shiok moment. And they express condolences to Tristan for having to endure for another 2 weeks. But last night, I watched one of the... No, wait, that's my one Shiok thing. Oh, no. So my one Shiok comment. And then they also pointed out, disclaiming something that you proclaimed. I believe maximizing usage, getting the most out of something, squeeze until dry falls under scarcity, not poverty mindset, which is what I said. So, Terence, I don't know whether you would like to change your mind or retract your statement. But yeah, thanks for the...
Why? What's wrong?
Terence retracting statements are not something he's familiar with. But yeah, thanks for the comment, Mr. Wood_EDMW.
Cool.
You?
Mine's on YouTube. Dejan Seth said, from the last podcast, Terence is spot on with the Panini stickers. It was 50 cents for a pack of 5 stickers back in 1990. Probably $1 for 6 stickers by the year 2000. But today, it is $2.30 for a pack of 7 stickers. Absolute madness. So that's inflation, folks. We're paying $2.30 for a pack of 7 football stickers.
Yeah, man. So I mean, FIFA, I guess they are milking in the revenue. Apparently, like a few matches ago, there was like 5 million ticketed like people had watched games in the stadium already during this World Cup.
Wow.
5 million.
Wow.
5 million tickets consumed.
Okay.
And what about your One Shiok Thing, man?
My One Shiok Thing is actually another sporting event that is going to be happening pretty soon, but it's not football. Actually, is the comeback of the UFC fighter Conor McGregor.
Ooh.
He's going to fight on July 11th against Max Holloway.
They fought many times before already,
They fought once before. Yeah. So this is the second time, but the last time they fought was 13 years ago. So they were practically like spring chickens back then. So now Conor McGregor, he's gone through a lot, even like a lot of unsavory things that have happened in his life and all. But and I think he got a lot. Jimmy Fallon got a lot of flack for having Conor McGregor on his show, right? So I do get the sense of I understand why people are angry with him being featured in mainstream media and almost like given a free pass to just come back without atoning for stuff he's done before, right? But that all said, like I think watching interviews that he's been doing all that, and I just realized no one today can sell a fight like he can, like the way he drums up a lot of excitement and animosity with the other fighter, even though they might completely respect each other and everything. The way he does it and gives you this sense like,
so he's still got the magic.
As in the gift of the gab. Wouldn't say that. I think fighting wise, he's been on a losing streak and everything. But somehow everyone you see online feels excited about seeing this, man in the twilight of his career, promise to come back and do it again, and yeah, I mean, definitely cannot condone a lot of the stuff that he said or done, but it also points to how the fact that the sports of mixed martial arts has also changed so much in recent years, where it's become much more corporate, almost boring, almost sterile to a certain extent, because it's part of a public company, TKO and everything now. So there's just a lot more restrictions on the marketing of the sport and a lot of missteps along the way, I would say. I mean, still a very big, successful sport, but it just doesn't have the aura that it used to have back in the day. But now, when I listen to these interviews, I'm wow.
It's the one he did with Joe Rogan and Max Holloway, is it?
Yeah, Max Holloway. Yeah, Joe Rogan, Max Holloway, or even with Ariel Helwani, the journalist and all. So I mean, any interview of his, like talking about this fight, there's just something that I think today's athletes should try and learn from as well. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Oh, cool. I'm gonna watch it. That'll be fun. Cool. My One Shiok Thing is a video of the chemistry test between the two stars of the movie Obsession. Between Michael Johnston and Inde Navaret. So apparently they just met each other very briefly during the audition, and I mean this scene.
Like what? O-level or A-level chemistry?
So Terence, just moving past that dad joke, chemistry is where you test the vibes between two actors who need to act opposite themselves.
I see that kind of chemistry.
Uncle Terence.
Got it.
But I mean, it's quite cool because I think it's one of the scenes that has gone viral where they're dating in a restaurant, and just seeing it just gives you I mean, you can see everything that happens on the big screen, the final product, but I love these sort of behind-the-scenes audition chemistry test clips because it's just two actors in a scene, no props, in a room, acting out, and the fact that they barely spoke before the audition, impressive. And just makes you think, makes you understand the beauty of cinema and how AI movies and AI content and all, it misses this element to it.
Do you ever see the early audition clips of they were, I think Christopher Nolan was auditioning for Batman Begins. And he had what's his name, Cillian Murphy. Yeah, he got him to audition as Bruce Wayne and all as well.
Oh.
And he ended up going with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
But he loved Cillian Murphy so much that he said, okay, you should be the Scarecrow and everything.
Cillian Murphy auditioned.
There's a footage of Cillian Murphy as auditioning as Bruce Wayne, which, it's just interesting. Then, eventually he ended up being Oppenheimer and all that, right?
Yeah.
But you could see, I guess there was a lot of respect for him as an actor and his craft. even back then, even though he didn't fit that particular role.
Oh, shit. I mean, screen test, there's also the one with Steve Carell for The Office.
Oh, yeah.
Then there's the audition for the little girl who played Wolverine's daughter in Logan.
Yeah.
Wow, that was just, all this is just magic.
Or
magic.
even Nicolas Cage as Superman. They have that. They're even trying out the Superman suit and all. And it just looks so strange. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. But yeah, man.
Cool.
Cool. Another episode in the bag.
Yeah.
Another week in the bag. So thanks for listening, everybody, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and talk to you all very soon.
Before you go, we need your help. You probably know that most news outlets only cover one side, and it's dividing all of us. But we refuse to do that because every episode, we try to understand both sides of important global news, and especially the unpopular side. But it's not easy. We're a small team up against big media and big tech algorithms. So I'm asking for a favor. If you're not subscribed yet, it'll mean a lot to us if you could hit subscribe here, because that one click will really help us continue improving our episodes while keeping them free for you. Thank you so much.